Hi Adam and hi Vlog Tech. It's me, Jewell, and I just wanted to tell you guys some things. First off, like my new haircut?
Hello Vlog Tag, it's Saturday. I've just exited the Pantages Theater here in Tacoma, where I got to see the Nutcracker ballet, in which my eldest niece, Abigail, performed as a mouse. And she was a special mouse. She got to be the one mouse that got to sit on the chair, and that's not going to make any sense to anybody who hasn't seen it, but there you go. What was your favorite part?
And Abby got to go on the chair.
It was pretty epic.
I like knowing which one's my cousin.
What was your favorite part other than that?
The part where the girl is dancing, where the Sugar Plum Fairy is dancing to the song, the Dance of the Sugar Plum Fairy.
What about you, Dad? What are your thoughts?
The first half was exciting, the second half was boring.
The first half was pretty exciting, actually. The attack. And plus how everybody froze, it actually looked like they were statues.
So yeah, as my dad pointed out, I've realized that the Nutcracker does not exactly follow standard storytelling structure.
I could say that again.
It has a very brief rising action and climax, and then the rest of it is all falling action. The majority of the play is post-climax falling action. So
it was a ballet, not a play, because in plays they usually talk.
Okay, it was a ballet, yes.
That's the point.
But a ballet.
They didn't talk. How am I supposed to know what they're saying if they don't say anything?
You're supposed to be able to tell from the actions that are going on. The point of a ballet is to tell a story with dance and without words. And in that respect, the Nutcracker does a very good job, especially this production did a very good job. I just have a general problem with how much falling action there is in the entire play, which leads us to the first act being full of action and the second act being kind of like, where's this going?
A bunch of dancers showing off.
That
Yes.
really old guy was hilarious.
Yes, the grandfather in this particular production was absolutely hilarious.
Dancing with the maid.
He was definitely he portrayed the same sort of character as you tend to see in the stereotypical lecherous old man of your average anime. He also had very large eyebrows to waggle, large prosthetic eyebrows to waggle, and a cane to gesture this way and that. He was a very good actor, whoever he was.
And he was going like with the maid. It was hilarious.
So yes, wonderful dancing, wonderful performances. It's just that the structure of the Nutcracker is very much like, it's like taking the epilogue from the final Harry Potter book and making that most of the book. Wouldn't you say it was kind of like that?
The guy?
No, the way the story is put out, it felt like most of it was the epilogue instead of the story.
Yeah. Plus they skipped some very important parts, like they skipped the part where she goes actually into the land, and they skipped the part of how she got from the snow area to the land of sweets. It makes really no sense.
Did they skip those, or did they insert those into your movies that you've seen? I don't think those were in there originally.
They are, because how would she get there?
It's just assumed.
It makes no sense.
Which is probably why your movie added it in. They didn't skip parts, the movie added stuff. It's just like your movie also added words.
It makes it easier to understand.
It does.
I could not understand the ballet.
But I bet your movie gave more plot to the second half.
Yeah, that's why I like the movie a little bit better than the ballet in the second half.
But did you like the dancing?
Yes, I did. Okay.
Well, now I'm going to go eat and hopefully get home and get this up in time to have it up today. Helen, you're it. Everybody else, Fare thee well, and I'll see you again on Monday. Whee!